is gonna make me strong. I turn to you cause nothing's feeling right. Oh Allah, just give me one more night. Just give me one chance, one night. I promise I will win this fight. I got nothing left to me to lose. I got no more time to lose. Give me one chance, one night. Promise I will win this fight. I got nothing left to me to lose. Wanna give my life, my soul to you. With everything that's going wrong, love is gonna make me strong. I turn to you cause I'm running out of time. Oh Allah, just give me one more night.
Things that I've said, no, they don't mean nothing at all. Time just flies by when I'm with the one I love. Even sunlight makes it through the dark in a cold, misty sky. And when I'm all alone tonight, you'll be right here by my side. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. Good times, they never last, I wish they were around. Their time has passed us now, still haven't made a sound. Some folks are dying to live, and others live to die. Somehow when I think of you, I smile deep inside. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. The grass was greener on the other side. The world turns gray now, but we out of time. And when I lie alone and stare into the dark, I remember what you said, I watch the stars spark. I know it isn't even time to talk, but I know you're right here by my side. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, cause I know you're there. Whoa, and even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there.
The road to heaven, it ain't easy. You think I know that bit by now, but I just keep myself believing that I'll find my way somehow. They told me I'm too young to see it. You've got your head up in the clouds, but I can't help myself from feeling that hope is alive for now. Just give me one chance, one night. I promise I will win this fight. I've got nothing left in me to lose. Wanna give my life, my soul to you. With everything that's going wrong, your love is gonna make me strong. I turn to you cause nothing's feeling right. Oh Allah, just give me one more night. The race is on and forever young. Sure hope my kids will understand. These shades of gray ain't going away, cause nothing ever goes the way we planned. They tell me I'm too old for dreaming. They say my time has passed me by, but I can't keep myself from feeling that hope will never die. Just give me one chance, one night. I promise I will win this fight. I've got nothing left in me to lose. Wanna give my life, my soul to you. With everything that's going wrong, your love is gonna make me strong. I turn to you cause nothing's feeling right. Oh Allah, just give me one more night. Just give me one chance, one night. I promise I'll win this fight. I got nothing left in me to lose. I got no more time to lose. Give me one chance, one night. Promise I will win this fight. I got nothing left in me to lose. Wanna give my life, my soul to you. With everything that's going wrong, love is gonna make me strong. I turn to you cause I'm running out of time. Oh Allah, just give me one more night.
Things that I've said, no, they don't mean nothing at all. Time just flies by when I'm with the one I love. Even sunlight makes it through the dark in a cold, misty sky. And when I'm all alone tonight, you'll be right here by my side. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. Good times, they never last, I wish they were around. Their time has passed us now, still haven't made a sound. Some folks are dying to live, and others live to die. But somehow when I think of you, I smile deep inside. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to start. With that, this is a reminder for everyone to always mute your mic to avoid any interruption. Please be aware that the QR code and Google Form link will be given at the end of the program for you to fill out as attendance. And also, our Q&A session will be after the talk. Therefore, should you have any questions, you can ask through Slido. The link for Slido will be given later. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Greetings to Dr. Nurashikin binti Mahmud, the advisor of Psychology Interactive Club, Associate Professor Dr. Ramesh Zaidi Rozan, guest speaker from Azman Hashim International Business School, Nur Aisyah Nadra binti Muhammad Shakri, President of Psychology Interactive Club, Muhammad Firdaus bin Zulkifli, Program Director of Psypreneurship, fellow committees, and beloved participants. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the closing of Psypreneurship, a program under Psychology Interactive Club. My name is Nuha, and I am the MC for today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, let us begin with the recitation of Dua that will be led by Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim. Amirul, the floor is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For Muslim student, we can raise our hand to recite the dua. For the non-Muslim, you can recite the dua on your own. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, Ya Rahim. Praise be to God, to the Lord of the worlds. Peace and blessing be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions, and for those who followed his example till the Judgment Day. Allahumma Ya Allah. On this blessed morning, in conjunction with the closing ceremony of Psypreneurship 2021, we beseech, be grateful, and you forward all infinite blessings to us, your humble servant, to live in safe and prosperous life. We seek your blessing for a flawless progress for this event from the beginning till the end. We seek your guidance to steer clear of events that will determine the progress of it. Ya Latif, Ya Rahman, kindly give us strength and courage to face the struggle to find and gain knowledge. Kindly bestow and blessing the physical and spiritual health, fitness of mind, peace of mind, and strength of spirit. Make us a responsible intellectual. Grant us with a valuable knowledge that will be beneficial to mankind in order to gain your mardatillah. Make us your righteous servant that follow your commands and neglect the sinful act. Please forgive us for our wrongdoing. Ya Munzil al-Barakat, bestow peace to our beloved country, Malaysia. Preserve us from any threat and disaster, neither man-made nor natural disaster. And to you, Ya Allah, we ask for security and prosperity upon us, our leaders, and our country. Bestow patience in us, in order to face the challenges from you. Make the days that we've gone through, starting with your mercy, continue with blessing, and ended with the forgiveness. And also make the days that we have gone through with guidance, and end with victory of excellence. Please accept our deeds and please reward us accordingly. Allahumma ij'al jam'ana hadha jam'an marhuma wa tarafaqqana min ba'dihi tafaqqana ma'suma wa la taj'alhuma fina wa la ma'na wa la man yataba'u shaqiyan wa la matrudan wa la marhuma. Allahumma ij'al khayra a'malina akhiru wa khayri a'malina khawatimu wa khayru imana yawmal qafafi. Allahumma ighfir lana dhunubana wa li ikhwanina zina sabaquna bil iman wa la taj'al fi qulubana ghillan lizina amanu rabbana innaka ra'ufur rahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin amin rabbil alamin.
Amin, Amin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Amirul, for the recitation of Dua just now. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed, allow me to introduce you to our program. Psypreneurship is a creative online platform created to help students promote their online businesses. This program aims to help students to gain knowledge on how to recognize, prevent, and cope with current business situations, especially during the pandemic. This program was held for 2 weeks, involving 7 groups where 35 young entrepreneurs joined in. The participating groups had an array of interesting products where Psypreneurship helped them to promote via our Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and WhatsApp. The objectives of this program are to empower the engagement and participation of all psychology students in online activities that are related to entrepreneurship, beside academic activities, to increase students' knowledge and skills regarding entrepreneurship, such as to grow their business, and enhance their promotion, to provide a platform for students to promote their product and to enhance their sales, to encourage students to be more creative, motivated, and risk-taking. With that, we hope that this program was proven beneficial to all the participating students. Ladies and gentlemen, now that I have introduced you to this program, let us meet the mastermind of the idea of Psypreneurship. With that, I would like to invite Muhammad Firdaus bin Zulkifli to say a few words of appreciation as the director of this program. Mr. Director, you have the floor.
Thank you, MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and salam UTM Sanjungan Bangsa. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our honorable guests, starting with Professor Dr. Siti Aisyah binti Penetik, Chairman of the School of Human Resource Development and Psychology, Dr. Norashikin binti Mahmud, Psychology Interactive Club Advisor, Psychic, Associate Professor Dr. Ramesh Zaidi Rozan, former Director of UTM XCITE and AHIBS Senior Lecturer, and as our honorary speaker of talk, Entrepreneurship Starter Kit and in Digital Era, Nur Aisyah Nadra binti Muhammad Shakri, President of Psychology Interactive Club, fellow committees and beloved participants. I would like to take this opportunity to give my eternal gratitude to Psychology Interactive Club, Psychic, for trusting me to handle this Psypreneurship program. Next, I would like to give a million thanks to my team for their earnest hard work to make this program a reality and a success. Never to be forgotten, I would like to give praise to all the other parties who have gathered and helped this program succeed either directly or indirectly. Without your efforts, this Psypreneurship program may not be able to be implemented successfully. Ladies and gentlemen, in the success of a program, there may be some shortcomings and that occur. So, as the representative of the entire team, I would like to apologize for all the shortcomings and to be sure to improve them in the future. Still, I sincerely hope that all the crew and participants feel happy and gain something beneficial to use in our daily lives by attending this program. Finally, I hope this Psypreneurship program can also strengthen the relationship between us all for this program to be continued in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to our director for his lovely speech. Now, let us welcome our beloved mentor, the club advisor of Psychology Interactive Club, Dr. Norashikin binti Mahmud, to deliver her speech and officiate this closing ceremony. Please welcome Dr. Norashikin.
Thank you, MC. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Good morning and salam UTM Sanjungan Bangsa. Greetings to Nur Aisyah Nadra binti Muhammad Shakri as the Club President of Psychology Interactive Club, Muhammad Firdaus bin Zulkifli, Program Director of Psypreneurship. Okay, that's quite hard. All the hardworking committees and fellow audiences. Ladies and gentlemen, Alhamdulillah, we are grateful today to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His bounty and permission we can be gathered today in this Psypreneurship Closing Ceremony. First of all, I would like to congratulate the organizers, Psychology Interactive Club, and all parties involved for the efforts and commitment given to make this program a success. I would say this is another great programs organized by Psychic, and I'm very proud of everyone. We have like lots and lots of I would say not just great, excellent programs actually that benefits the psychology students, and everyone should be proud of it actually. While you're here, the Psyche organized many interesting programs and very beneficial, not just for daily life, for life skills, and also for your futures. Okay, as you know, Psypreneurship is especially organized for psychic students. On these occasions, I wish and congratulate all the participants who have opportunity to participate in this meaningful program. Therefore, I hope that a program like this is able to give a positive impact in increasing your knowledge about entrepreneurships. As you know that this program aims to be an online program that can enhance students' skills in doing business, especially on the knowledge on how to reorganize, prevent and cope with the challenges in entrepreneurship's world. I hope this program has successfully cultivated values such as creativity, motivations, and willingness to take risks, which are important characteristics for students. I would say that this is a very important added value or skills for students, because later on, who knows when you graduated already, and some of you guys might don't know what to do with your life, and you might end up becoming an entrepreneur. And what you have learned in throughout this 1 week programs of the entrepreneurships program might help you in the future. And this is a very, very essential skills nowadays in order to survive in this world. All right, once again, I congratulate and the organizers together with all parties involved directly and indirectly for having successfully implemented such a program. Hopefully the knowledge gained from this program can benefit yourself and others. Therefore, with gratitude to God, I'm pleased to officiate the Psypreneurship Closing Ceremony. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Narashikin, for officiating our closing ceremony with her wonderful speech just now. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time to invite the speaker for our talk session. But before I proceed, this is a reminder that the Q&A will be after the talk. Therefore, should you have any questions, you can ask your Slido through the link provided. Now, allow me to share a bit of our speaker's background. Our guest speaker is an associate professor in information system at Azman Hashim International Business School. Previously, he served as the director of UTM XCITE, a university-level center for innovation and entrepreneurship, building between the UTM community and the external stakeholders. He has more than 27 years of experience and was formerly in 4 positions of non-academic and academic in private and public organizations. And he was an entrepreneur since 1993. Actively involved in coaching and mentoring startups, he has assisted many projects and enterprises owned by young entrepreneurs. So from his profile, I can summarize to you that our speaker here is very passionate about entrepreneurship and sharing his knowledge with the students about his métier. The title of his talk is Entrepreneur Starter Kit in the Digital Era. With that, let us welcome Associate Professor Dr. Ramesh Zaidi Rozan, Entrepreneurship Starter Kit in the Digital Era. Professor, you have the floor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, great. So thank you, Ms. Nora, for the introduction, a very long introduction. Okay, and I would like to say thank you to everyone, and also your beloved club advisor, Dr. Narashikin. Okay, so allow me to share my slide. Okay, can you see? I think it's clear, right?
Yep, it's clear.
Okay, let me proceed. So I would like to thank also Mr. Firdaus for inviting me to give a short sharing. I think my session is only around 1 hour. So I'll try to finish the slide fast, and let's open for some discussion, okay, because there's a lot of new things happening almost every day, okay, and today is my my last day of my sabbatical leave. I'm on sabbatical, 9 months sabbatical leave, starting from 1st January this year until 31st December. Okay, that is today. Okay, so you guys are actually I'm at the end of my sabbatical, and you guys also, everyone is actually at the end of this year. Okay, so we are going into a new year. So I hope I believe there's a lot of resolution written by you guys, okay, your friends all over, especially you guys from the psychology clubs and so on. So these are you guys are very important. Frankly speaking, you guys are one of the most important group of graduate who will be assessing or helping a lot of students who wants to choose go what kind of career that they are looking at and so on. Okay, so this is very important. So before I start, just to share with you, there are more than 60% people wouldn't be able to stick to their resolution, okay, up to February, and there are more than 90% who wouldn't able to stick to the resolution until the end of the year. So you can choose where you are. You want to choose to lose your resolution in February, or you want to choose directly lose the resolution more than 90% on at the end of the year. So don't be like that. There are ways of doing it. Okay, make it small. Okay. All right. So let me just share. Okay. So I'll be sharing Entrepreneurship Starter Kit. Just be open with my sharing. Okay. Let yourself be a what you call a half full, glass of half full. Okay, so that a glass of half full, so that you can actually accept and also later on ponder. Okay, so before I proceed, let's see. This is Google CEO Mr. Smith mentioned between the birth of the world and 2003, there were 5 exabytes of information created. We now create 5 exabytes every 2 days. So you imagine from the birth of the world until 2003, there were 5 exabytes, but now we are creating 5 exabytes in 2 years. What is the size of 1 exabyte? Anyone knows? Do we have any prizes, any quiz and so on? Anyone knows what is the size of 5 exabytes? Okay, let me share. Okay, a bit, I think you know, 1 out of 8 of a character, of a letter. And 1 megabyte is equivalent to 1 book, which is around 1,224 kilobytes. So 1 exabyte, it's equivalent to, you can see that how many zeros, so many. So we are not creating only 1, we are creating 5 exabytes in 2 days. Wow, that's a lot. That's really, I don't think any human being will be able to handle that. Okay, so if you're talking about digital, this is all about digital, and it's not in any way actually can be handled by our mind. Even 1%, you won't be able to remember everything and so on. So the most important thing is to strategize. Okay, to see later on I will share what are the most important thing to move forward, to make sure that you are able to move into a moving target. There's a big moving target. Everything is moving very fast now. Okay, yesterday your boyfriend say I love you. Tomorrow he say I hate you. The next day he said I love you again. So there's a lot of changes there. Okay, but that one is very minor. You can kick him out. Okay, but it's about your life. This is all about your life. So let's see. Based on Mr. Buckminster, okay, he is mentioning the double knowledge of doubling curve. So you can see in 1600 up to 1900, human knowledge doubled approximately every century. So that's very slow. Okay, for especially the new millennia. Okay, you imagine you lose your focus in every 15 seconds. Okay, you start losing focus in every 15 seconds. So why? Why? Because we have your attention span is getting shorter. Okay, they're getting shorter because everything is very fast. You wouldn't be able just. I'm not sure how many of you. Maybe you can put in the chat. How many of you are now holding your handphone? Of course, you are viewing it, but maybe there's another phone. I have 2 handphones with me. Okay, and one is actually looking at this screen, whether I'm actually listening. I always do that. Log in and then listening and seeing whether I'm publishing what I want to do here. Okay, so everyone is actually trying to be updated to almost anything, but later on you cannot catch up. Yeah, anyone can catch up? Please tell me. Please tell me the formula. Okay, because if you know how to catch up with the digital advances, digital progresses, or digital revolution, or digital transformation, please tell me. I want to learn from you, and you can be a multi-millionaire. All right. Okay, so by the end of World War II, knowledge was doubling every 25 years. Now it gets faster. Okay, 4 times faster than the previous one. Okay, and you can see here, on average, human knowledge is now doubling every 13 months. Human knowledge doubling 13 months. Okay, and clinical knowledge every 18 months, and nanotechnology knowledge is doubling every 2 years. Okay, so you can see those the graph also, it's actually exponential. You can see, of course, you can see first it's like going quite a straight line, but later it becomes exponential. Right. So we can see, I think everyone have seen this graph. Okay. So you can see how many actually people logging in. YouTube, for example, how many users watch, okay, in every minute of the day. This is in 2018. Okay, so they are, if you can get the newest one. So they were like 4 million people watching every minute of the day of YouTube. TikTok, I think it's even greater. Hebat, hebat. All right. So nations, if you look here, even those with green, those with yellow fonts, those are new nations. Of course, those nations are not registered at the United Nations, but they are more influential than that because they have more population. Facebook has this is 2018. Facebook has 2.23 billion active users. It's double than China population. Okay, YouTube also, WhatsApp also. Okay, and then China, India, of course, those are the real physical population. Facebook, WeChat, you can see. So then everybody is living virtually. Okay, why is it? Because it's the digital age is there. And during pandemic, post-pandemic and post-pandemic now, we have even greater, threefold of people using digital devices. Okay, Zoom, Webex, and all the virtual platform has increased sales. My coach, I have a life coach, okay, he has increased 300% sales just because of pandemic. You imagine, people are crying, oh, pandemic kills me. But just change a little bit of the business model, he actually earns 300% more. Okay, so this is people with strategy. Okay, so and then talking about reaching of all these technologies. Okay, from Alexander Graham Bell started the telephone, it took 75 to reach 50 million users. Okay, but Pokemon, it only took 19 days to reach 50 million users. Cool. Okay. And talking about opportunity, the speed and scale. Warner Music within 60 years, within 60 years, imagine, they have 4.5 thousand employees. Okay, but Spotify, just within 10 years, 1 out of 6 of Warner Music, they've managed to have 3,000 employees, and the revenue is nearly the same. 6 times faster revenue, bigger, nearly the same than the Warner Music. And they go more than the countries, 50 countries versus 65. Okay, I think now you can imagine the power of digital. Okay, so this is where you get excited. Everyone is getting excited. Oh, how can I be in the bandwagon? How should I be part of it? How should I get the opportunity? Okay, all these are external. So you guys learn about internal and internal drive and external drive. Okay, I'm not going deeper into that, but all these are external drive. People are coming to you. Oh, there are opportunity. So you are excited. Okay, so how the important thing is inside you. What is driven you? Okay, how about in Malaysia? So we have more than 18 million users. Of course, now it's more. This is statistic 2018, and Grab also. Actually, Grab dropped. The driver dropped due to the PSV license. Okay, but now it's increasing. Okay, especially with not only Grab, any hailing services. Okay, but the point is everything goes digital now. Okay, if you're going around here and there and people are not talking about digital, that means those are the place which I say maybe cavemen are staying there. Okay, so people are going into digital. Okay, so I just want to share a bit before I go into the point. Okay, so this one of the one program which I become the head. It's a national level. We call it Idea at KPT. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone. I'm not sure any one of you here in the what they call as an attendees in this forum today has joined this. But we have in UTM we have 12. We have 12 students joining. We have 4 teams all over Malaysia. We have 43 teams, and this is a digital what they call the Impact Digital Entrepreneurship Apprentice Program. It's a 6-month program. Just ended. It's just ended last November. So they were 43 teams. Okay, headed by UTM, and it's actually led by me myself. Okay, and so we have all over Malaysia. We even have East Malaysia, North, South. So we have 6 zones. Okay, looking at it. And what is this program all about? Okay, it's actually an apprenticeship where students actually work for actually for a span of 2 months, but they only focus 40 hours within the 2 months to actually assist micro and small enterprises with regard to digital, particularly digital content going into digital marketing. So these are some of the challenges faces by MSc. So you can see if you are going into entrepreneurship, that means you own your own company. Okay, so like Dr. Nora Shikin mentioned just now, the creativity is needed, the motivation, innovation, and risk taking is needed. But in any way, we must understand what are the challenges faced by the entrepreneur. So before you go into becoming an entrepreneur, you can actually experience what is being experienced by entrepreneur, because you are also together with them, sitting, developing the content in the company and so on. So for example, one very simple but very impacting, very, very bad actually, is the closing of shop. So there's a lot of shops closed, no dine-in allowed. You imagine, we have 43 companies. 43 companies. Every companies, there are 3 students being attached there. Every company, they have 1 mentor of the company and 1 mentor from academic, from lecturer or professor coming from the IPT. And these companies, the owner doesn't have knowledge in digital marketing. They don't have. Mostly they don't have. These are the summary that I collected from the cases. Content of copywriting is not alluring. So the content of copywriting is not pulling. There's no pulling factor. There's just writing something. It's not, tidak mengumpan. Okay, it's not, we should umpan. Okay, so people, I like it very much, and so on. Right, and then there are some companies, they have no proper logo or branding. Okay, so when I talk about this, please also think about yourself. Okay, do you have your own branding, your personal? How do people address you? Maybe people say, okay, Nuha is actually an expert in maybe in reading people's mind, something like that. Okay, so because I learned from my life coach, looking at the movement of eyes. There are 9 movement of eyes when people talking to you. Okay, as a lecturer, and also I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, I help my wife doing business. Okay, I have clients, I deal with clients. So when I talk to them, I also always see their eyes. Of course, here it's very difficult because it's virtual. So what happened when they look on the left up, on the right up? Okay, left up is actually they recall something from their memory. Right up is they construct something. Maybe they want to tell lies. Okay, or they become very imaginative. Okay, if you look left and right, they try to collect data from auditory, from something from sound. Look left bottom and right bottom, there's some problem. Okay, maybe they feel sad, some what they call some experiences, some problem which they wouldn't tell you the story. Okay, so all these things that if let's say you want people to have branding on you, okay, so you must be some expert. I know people say, don't worry, learn everything, apply everything. Okay, you will be the power, the Superman. That thing is not working now anymore. Okay, it's not working as something. Hold on. I have to reshare. Right. Okay. So again, the proper branding. Ask to yourself also whether you have proper branding, and then lack of creativity. This is interesting because Dr. Noreshik also mentioned about creativity, and I will share a little bit, very short on that. Focus on one social media platform only. Some people they just put FB, 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 FB. Okay, but the FB the segment is different than Insta. TikTok also have different segments. So if you want to catch different segment of people, you have to know who's using who, what using what. Okay, very important. Lack of understanding on analytics. So there are data coming up automatically generated from in for you to make insights. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, all these they have Google Analytics and so on. So all this we actually teach students to student learn for 1 month. They attend an intensive class. Then after they learn this they go for apprentice. Business focusing on only nearby customers. Restaurant they focus only the Taman area. Okay, that's you cannot survive that way. Okay, and then no proper sales record. This one is very bad. No bookkeeping. They don't record anything. Okay, the money that is used for business, some of the family members, hey, can I get 5 ringgit? I want to buy something. Just take from the cashier machine. Okay, you cannot do that. So there's a very proper management, improper management. Okay, and then the solution. We actually assist in the understanding of the analytics. Change some companies. They change mode of payment, become very flexible. They put COD. COD is very effective. Of course, there are issues behind it, but it's very effective. Okay, they introduce online training and community development. One group, okay, they are developing what they call they're a coffee shop. They imported coffee beans, and then they have their barista. Okay, so they because of a problem in having physical, they do online barista training. So they develop community of people, not only people who wants to open shop, people who wants to enjoy making coffee at home. They also learn, and then from there they sell even machines, the coffee machines. Okay, so the whole thing must be looked at as a big picture. They redesign the product content, visual menu, logo, branding, and so on, description. If you go to Facebook page, not Facebook profile, personal is Facebook profile. Facebook page is a company or an organization. They don't write very proper description. Okay, sometimes they are talking about the guy, the person, the owner. We should talk about the business, the product, and so on. Something very unique. So this is where we help. So increase of soft selling versus hard selling. I think most of you knows you have attended the UHAC class, okay, 1032 Introduction to Entrepreneurship. So you must be able to differentiate soft and hard selling. Soft selling is more on giving education, telling people that these are the things are good. Okay, don't sell your product, but tell them that the way you write, you tell them that you are expert in that. If it's not your content, you are taking other people's content, but you also give comment based on your experience. So people say, wow, you are so expert. Don't say, oh, no, I'm not expert. Yeah, I'm trying to be expert every day. You just say like that. Some people, oh, no, la, I'm not expert. La. You know, we are so humble. Asians are so humble. You are so smart. No, la, I'm not smart. La. We will say, I'm trying to be smart every day, inch by inch. Okay. So I will be working smart. Paid ads versus organic ads. So people say we use organic ads, you can get everything. So that's a wrong perception. You have to invest. Like Dr. Noreshik mentioned, there's a risk, but this is actually a very small one. You just invest a few ringgit, then you can actually get your ads to the proper target segment. Increase posting and good scheduling. Okay, some people they don't put scheduling in their posting. At least they post, okay, but it's a very big effort to design and post. Later on, people don't look at it. Okay, so there's a schedule when to post, when to make sure you do the hard selling and so on. after lunch, people like to read all these posts. So you post during lunch. So during after lunch, people will read because they want to make sure dia punya perut lepas makan, then they will read the advertisement. This is interesting. So they will prepare in the afternoon after coming after Maghrib. They will buy. Okay, so these are there are studies on this, so you can actually identify the pattern. And some companies, they actually do a strategic collaboration with university. So these are a few companies who are involved in our program. You know, working with university have students. So you guys are actually the talent. Okay, you guys are the HR, which which can actually assist and fly high the company. Okay, so these are a few impacts: increase in FB engagement up to 174,000%, and then sales increase and so on, and many more. So I would like to share a bit based on my case study. There are 43 case studies. I have all the 43 case studies because I'm the director of the program and I have done the compilation. So these are the result of the compilation. But I just to share one. So this is one of the company that we are helping. Okay, it's actually developing wooden craft in Johor. They develop gazebo. 3 of these girls are my apprentice students. Okay, Hui Ching, Jiao, and Yiling. Okay, and I'm very fortunate. They were also my students when I teach them asas keusahawanan in first year. Now they are third year. All right. So this company actually selling, as I mentioned just now, is selling gazebo. Okay, I don't want to show this. Okay, this is the boss, Mr. Elmi. Okay, all of you know about BMC. Everyone learns about BMC. I don't want to go into that. Okay, these are the things that we do. Challenges. What are specific challenges? Low brand identity, lack of trust, challenges in human resources. Okay, and then what are the suggestions? Okay, social media management, trust building for customer and human resource. And these are the impact. This is very important. I want to show lah. So they have page viewers increase 100%, page like increase 100%, page view increase 35, and the green color, more than 20 people asked for quotation after the second post were posted. Yeah, you imagine this company, they are not selling like roti canai, nasi lemak, biscuit. They are selling gazebo, and it's not cheap because they are engaged with what they call the landscape, landscape, and also interior design. And landscape, they have, you imagine one order is not cheap. It's not 1,000, 2,000. It's more than that. So 20 orders is already more than 100,000. So you imagine the impact of the program is very great. So this is very important for you to know. Digital is is the way to go. But who or what you want to promote is very, very important for you to choose. If you don't have company, you have to promote yourself. Promote yourself, develop yourself so that people know who you are. Develop your brand from now. If you want to stay relaxed today, just to think, okay, don't think too much. You analyze and then you get paralyzed. Tomorrow you start because it's already 1st January 2022. All right. So these are a few questions. I'm not going to answer. I just tell you a little bit. I will tell what is very important. How do you define digital entrepreneur? You have to define yourself. Some people say digital entrepreneur, they just take product and then they push social media and then they sell. Okay, take something, sell. Okay, if people say like that, answer the second question. If you want to do that, like the number one just now, take some product and just take the picture and sell and get the money. Answer number 2. You are a university student. What distinguish a university student or university graduate with a non-graduate if both of them become digital entrepreneur? Ask yourself. Okay, why you have to answer this is because if you want to be, if you, let's say you just want to take a product and put it, design something nice and post and get money out of it, other people are doing. No need for them to go to university. Okay, no need for them to go to university. If you want to do that, you have to quit your study. Okay, but you lose because you have been studying a lot. All the knowledge that you have, you must turn it into action. And you are different than all these people who are not studying in university. You must know that. Okay, you have to identify your strength, and then when you develop whatever it is, maybe you want to become agent, no problem. Real estate, selling houses, they are not developing house, they are just agent. But how do they sell better? One of my friend in the same master coach, he gets 3 million, 3 million, sorry, not 3 million, 30 million sales, 30 million sales in 1 month. Okay, so I was like, how did you do it? So many of the real estate asked, how did you do it? So they are approached, and she actually added some element of digital. Okay, using using Google Analytics, Google Trends, and so on. Then she can actually see what kind of keywords people search for when looking for a house. All right, so those are things that you can go deeper. Okay, you are psychology students there, then you can understand people's mind. Let's look at this. What do you see, feel, observe, whatever it is from this? Alat mengelak suami curang. Okay, I don't know whether we have international students or not, but international students also, Malay is very simple. It's just using ABC. Okay, so I was in Japan. I didn't have any knowledge of language. I went to Japan, everything in Japanese. I don't have any complaint because I stay over there, so I have to learn. So what do you think about this? Alat mengelak suami curang. Okay, so there are many things will come out from your head, right? It depends on the person. If you ask a lady, of course, this product, actually the word is very simple. I got it from my coach, okay, Mr. Asri. He's a digital marketing coach. But I put it, I developed a virtual company. I call it, imaginary company. I call it plain and simple. Okay, so it's actually try to actually help ladies to develop themselves to become better, beautiful, using our product and so on, so that their suami will not be curang on them. Okay. So many interpretation that we can get, but at the end of the day, this is actually very luring. People will say, what is this all about? You can try, you can put one word. Please don't open this link. So you can see that link will be opened as by many people. Okay, so people likes to, I don't know lah, maybe we are like cats. Cats is cat. Curiosity kill the cat. Okay, I don't know. Curiosity kill the person. Okay, it may be also. All right. So let this one. You just look at it. No answer from you. I don't expect any answer, but just for you to think about. So it's actually a part of being creative in pushing your information. Okay, because you don't see people face to face. You just post on the social media, and that's how the social media interact to another person. Okay, so this is a very, very good question. Okay, and even Dr. Norashikin mentioned just now, okay, the creativity and so on. So what is creativity and what is innovation? Many people say you can get a lot of answer. I've been searching for this many, many years. Okay, the first time I learned about this from Dr. Edward E. Bono. That was, I think, in 1990, early 90. But the latest one in 2016, where I went to Stanford University. Okay, I was selected as one of the academia to be sent to Stanford University to learn about entrepreneurship and innovation. So I met one lady, Professor Tina Selig. If you Google TINASEELIG, you can get a lot of her wonderful books. The way he teach in class, 2 hours, 3 hours or so, your eyes never close. You just open like this, and then you are keep what they call shouting, and not shouting lah. You so excited, your heart is like beating like, yeah lah. If you have high blood pressure, maybe die lah. But okay, still okay. I'm still alive. All right. So what is the creativity and innovation? I'm not going to put the number one there yet, but the question, the statement is creativity is applying something to address a challenge. What is the something? Okay. Innovation is applying something to generate unique solution. Okay. And actually, number one is imagination. So whatever it is that you do in creativity or innovation, your imagination must be very, very crazy. Okay. Alat mengelak suami curang. So you see the imagination coming out. But before you you get what they call excited with that statement, how about the person who created the statement? He is very creative and he is very imaginative, right? So you have to be like that. Be very imaginative. Last one is entrepreneurship. So there are 4 elements here for cycle. That one is Tina Silik. That's her name there. STVP is Stanford Technology Venture Program. I joined there. I was sent to Stanford in what they call San Francisco. So we have imagination and vision. What doesn't exist? What doesn't exist? So every one of us during childhood, okay, we love imagination. We love imagination. And our parents say, why? Don't imagine too much. It will disturb. No. So those things the parents should actually guide. Oh, why did you imagine that way? What makes you imagine that way? So those are the kind of question. I also learn. Okay, my daughter is 15 years old. So every time she come to me, she imagine something. She said, I get the dream last night. So some people say, alah, mimpi mainan tidur, jangan cerita lah. So I want to listen. I say, what did you dream last night? I dreamed of this when I was cross stitching a lot lah. She has a lot of hobby. I have only one daughter, so she becomes my son. She becomes my daughter also. I go under the car to fix things. She will also go under the car. I fix my motorcycle. She also follow. I bring her. I went for motocross. I also bring her. So everything. My daughter is my son. My son is my daughter. Okay. So I want her to imagine, and then I want to know what she will do with her imagination. She will try to what they call apply something to address some problem, like number 2. Okay, and then make sure that she create a solution, like number 3, and maybe the solution can be solved. Like she created a bag, and the one of her teacher likes it, so she crochet, develop a bag to put tissue. And this bag actually she managed to sell to the teacher. So she has been doing that since, if I'm not mistaken, primary 3, primary 2. A lot of things. Okay, so we have to be very imaginative. Okay, all right. Okay, another recent experience of mine was becoming the leader for. There are 3 core 1, core 2, and core 3. I will show you later. To develop a policy on entrepreneurship action plan. Okay, so here lah. So there's a lot of document until we develop the last one, Pelan Tindakan Keusahawanan, or we call it Entrepreneurship Action Plan 2021 to 2025. This document we developed in the middle of 2020. It was launched January 2021. So my role is actually that number 3. Okay, it's innovation and technology in entrepreneurship. So the rest ecosystem, entrepreneurship is synergistic entrepreneurship ecosystem, high impact collaboration, that was done by another 2 professors. So I actually took number 3. I was given number 3 by the ministry. So because we are from UTM, so I'm the leader from UTM, and I have around another 10 people coming from many universities to assist me. Very, very, very happening. They are so good in their, like Dr. Yong, Associate Professor Dr. Yong from Electrical, Associate Professor Dr. Ani Suzana from Razak School, and many people. Okay, so this innovation and technology and entrepreneurship, including digital. So there's a lot of things that we have to come out, new things to help students, because this plan is for university, and you must understand number 3 is new. Have it. Okay, we were the first to have it. I mean, the ministry were the first to have it, and it's being the first KPI. Okay, starting this year for all the pusat keusahawanan like UTM XCITE. All right. Okay, so that was my experience. But before that, I just want to ask, there are somewhere between, okay, I can say like around 1 million books published only in US alone. Every year. So you imagine, how many books do you read a year? How many books do you think a CEO reads a year? Okay, if you are, you can actually go to mtdc.com MTDC, Malaysia Technology Development Corporation. The CEO is Dato' Nur Halim. You can actually search and see his recommendation of books that he already read. Okay, so those are wonderful books. You can go and read. But my point is, it's not only reading books. Okay, let's see. This is actually now, every year in US alone, there are nearly 1 million books published. All over the world, of course, there's more. If you go to see China, they even publish more. Okay, just look at this. Just sharing with you. This book is written in 1970. Okay, so this book is not about skills of reading, writing. No. Let me show you. In 1970, Toffler mentioned, you can see even the cover of the book, you know it's old. Okay, I'm also not born in 1970. Just a few years after that, I was born. Okay, so the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. Try to think of that. It's not because you can read, oh, I can read, I can write. No, it's about looking at it, learning, unlearn. You have something in your brain, put it out, get something, unlearn, or you have something in your brain, you want to relearn. Okay, so this is, you imagine it was written in 1970 and it's very, very relevant now. Why is it relevant? It's because it is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent that survive. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. Why am I asking this or telling you this? Just now we are talking about so many things happening. 5 exabyte data in two days. I was going to say 2 years. 2 days. It's so fast. So that means, can you adapt? 5 exabyte. Come on. Even one book. Okay, I have very good book with me here. Okay, this book. Okay, and so many with me here. It's even for me very struggling to finish. Okay, normally if you really read, you can finish in maybe 1 or 2 days. This one is like 120 pages. It's very fast, but it took me 1 week. Okay, because there's a lot of tasks. Yeah, that's actually nonsense. When I say a lot of tasks I have to do, that's actually, sorry, it's actually BS. It's actually fully BS. Whatever, this just excuses. Okay, if you want to do, you do. Okay, so everything moves so fast. Everything moves so fast. So what to do when goals keeps on moving? This is the thing that you have to answer now. There are so many tools to go into digital. I can give you all the tools. Okay, I can tell you how to start. If you want to go FB, what should you do? People, for you have learned in Asas Kusawanan. We are very lucky. We have learned that in Asas Kusawanan 1032. Okay, UHAK UBSS 1032. But some university, they don't learn that. Okay, but here the most important thing is what to do when the goals, I put one quote say, goals keeps on moving. It's actually in English wrong, goals keeps. Okay, plural, and it actually goal keeps. But there are so many goals you are catching, and they are not only sitting in one place. They are moving. The goals are moving. So what should you do? So this is very important. Okay, there are 3 things which you must be able to have. Okay, one is behavioral flexibility. The one is taking action. Many people, when I say taking action, I know some people just smile. Taking action, what should I take action? Okay, work harder on yourself by learning how to learn. Learning how to learn is a skill now. It's not just learn. It's learning how to learn. Okay, so I always tell my daughter, I say, Ariana, this is not the way to learn. You have to go and understand your strengths and weaknesses. Then you learn in your way. That is how millionaire do. That is how people who are smart do. Okay, if the teacher, of course, the teacher cannot what they call no size fits all. The teacher cannot make sure that all the students get based on the student's style, but there are generic ways of making sure that the students get it, of course, by through looking at their progress and so on. But there must be a face-to-face or personal individual contact too, so that you can learn about the student. That's how I do. Okay, so number one is actually very, very interesting, because you must have flexibility, behavioral flexibility. Okay, actually this behavioral flexibility, it's changing your behavior to suit the different needs and demands. So it says here, the person with the most flexibility of thought, here, kepala, cognitive, feeling, affective, language, and your behavior always has the edge over others. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to change as an individual. It doesn't mean you have to be manipulative. Okay, you must have the right intent. Okay, you must understand, we are not having the same personality. Okay, for example, in negotiation, if you negotiate, okay, if you look at the what they call Kerjaya career fair, they will say students are lacking in communication skills. It's not about talking like now, like I'm talking now. That is one of it, but it's very small. Verbally, what I say, okay, is just less than 10% people listen. The rest is more the non-communicative, I mean non-verbal communication, like my body language. Of course, you cannot see a little bit near my head here, tilt here and there, but the non-verbal communication, that is more what they call more being observed by people. Then they can see whether you are sincere, what you say is aligned to what your excitement goes. Some people say they're excited. Okay, Zaidi, what do you think of the school that you are teaching? I'm so excited. I like it very much. So people will, you're excited, but you say like nothing. I'm excited. It's not that way. I'm excited. So, the students are so, they like to challenge me. Every time I comes to class, there's something that it shows the alignment, the sincerity, and it clicks the intention with what you want. Okay, so those are the things that very important. Okay, like in negotiation, we normally wants to understand, okay, what can we do to make sure we have win-win. So that's the negotiation. Okay, so if let's say you have the empathy, that's another skill. Another word for that is social awareness. Okay, I think in psychology class they teach you. I also learn a lot on this, and I apply. If you learn but you don't apply, bye-bye. Okay, nothing happened. The most important thing is to putting action. Okay, and then you have to change your behavior. Once you change your behavior, slowly it will change your attitude. For example, I used to sleep 2 in the morning. Not to say use, 2 decades. I am insomnia. I have insomnia. I cannot sleep. I couldn't sleep. 2 decades. You imagine, And starting last year, I started to take this class with the life coach. I started to sleep at 11. He forced me to sleep 8 hours a day. I said, I cannot. I said, the problem is you already say the word cannot. So they're like, okay. So that thing already tells you the BS, the bullshit. Sorry, I use that word. To yourself. So I'm trying to change my behavior, sleeping behavior. So I try to sleep at 11. I cannot. I keep rolling on the bed. Rolling. You try lah. I think you guys know. Rolling, and then you start open your computer. Then dan habis sampai pagi. So unless you open a book, a very boring book, and you sleep, or you count sheep, number 1, number 2, they went crazy. Okay, and all this will change your behavior slowly, change your attitude, and you will have a new lifestyle. Okay, so now I try my very best. When I look at my watch, I was actually still not enough sleep last night, but still okay. I slept 6 hours, but not okay actually. I will improve, okay? Because I'm excited to give talk to you. So that's why I couldn't sleep. I was like, what should I say? Okay. And then these are very, very important, the behavior flexibility. Okay. And then taking action. The meaning of being intelligent has changed. This is very important. Action is the real measure of intelligence. If you get a 4 flat, whatever it is, that's good. That's really good because you take action on learning. You learn from class, you do your assignment, you do your project, everything. Okay. And now you have to take whatever you learn and take action, do it to outside. For example, community work, like you do your project like this. Okay. You bring people to your project, help them, develop them. That's taking action. Solving one problem, maybe just focus how to solve people who couldn't sleep, insomnia, from a psychology student. So you go to a house and check, do a statistics, collect data. So generally you can see people sleep less than maybe less than 7 hours, 5 to 7 hours. So it's not healthy. So you go and help, take action on it. So here, unfortunately, intelligence is no longer associated with academic degrees, okay, philosophical outlook or IQ level. Rather, it has become the ability to act systematically at the quickest possible time. Intelligence, therefore, is different from schoolwork success. Different. Okay, so because time has changed, so the meaning of intelligence has changed. Okay, so people see intelligence in terms of logistic, logical, linguistic, spatial, musical, bodily, interpersonal. So if you look at the Gartner multiple intelligence, I think you know the Gartner MI, they have that. Okay, and people who can have the ability to capture written words and write words with expertise, like the one just now lah, alat mengelak suami curang. So that's how you become more intelligent. Okay. Work harder on yourself by learning how to learn. So Jim Rohn, I love him so much. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So if your boss say, what? You don't want to work harder on your job, you want to work harder on yourself? It's actually true. If you work harder on your job to try to finish let's say, I give you one example. You are given a task by your lecturer. So you have to finish your assignment in 10 days, let's say. So you say, okay, I will finish my assignment. But of course you finish your assignment, but you push it at the end, procrastinate, you do last minute. You are not working harder on yourself. You are working harder on your job. You want to finish the job, but you do it last minute. If you do work harder on yourself, you learn what is Pomodoro technique. You learn how to actually manage goal setting. You do the ABCDE method to manage your time, which I've been doing for months. Every day I have to do assignment to report to my life coach. Morning I have to give ABCDE for planning, ABCDE at night to see whether I've implemented what I planned. Okay, so it's here. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. Income seldom exceeds personal development. So your personal development, once you get it done, you know yourself, you become Superman. Believe me. Okay. All right. So I'm wrapping up. So what's the point? You must be able to distinguish yourself as a university graduate with a non-graduate if both are become digital entrepreneurs. As I mentioned just now, you cannot just go out, become entrepreneur, and then you are the same as others. You are different. Otherwise, no need to study in university. Okay? Master yourself or self-awareness. Get to know deeply about yourself. What is your strength? After this session, ask your friend. First ask yourself, what is your strength? It's very difficult to answer, but you must find. Use the Johari window. I know what I know. I don't know what I don't know. I know what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. All this will help you. If you know what you know, that means you are very good in self-awareness. If you don't know what you know, it's people know that you know something, but you don't know. Maybe like me last time, I didn't know that I can ride horse. So when I go up to a house, I can drive. The guy say, have you ridden before? I said, no, I never. How come you know? I said, I don't know. So that means I don't know that I know. Okay. Be resourceful, knowing the demands of your customers, companies, and recruiters. What are the demands of your fellow friends when you do assignment? Demands of your lecturers when you do, demands of your client when you do projects. Think and empathize as you are the owner of a company. You must feel that way. If you anything you do, you have to be thinking like you are the owner. Be an entrepreneur or an entrepreneurial workforce, or we call it entrepreneur. Sorry. Entrepreneur is an entrepreneur, but you are not putting your money. You are thinking like an entrepreneur, but you are a worker. Okay. But before I finish everything, you want to master yourself, right? Okay. Must remember, every master was once a disaster. So you want to master, you have to go through failure. Okay. So one Japanese proverb mentioned, if you fall 6 times, okay, the most important thing is you stand up 7 times. Okay. So be resilient. Okay. Okay. This one, I don't know whether you guys have self-limiting beliefs. Sometimes people talk to themselves, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do that. Once you do something, and then you are so excited, and then your mind tell you, oh, I better stop. Maybe you are already tired. Go and stop and take tea life. So you ride to tea life and drink, and then you waste your time. So these are some small talking to you, or we call it self-limiting belief. So this small thinking will actually affect you. Based on a study, just thinking of exercising makes your muscle stronger. Okay. Of course, doing action is the best. The other one is think positively. Think that you can do. Okay. So this study found that in the 2014 found the researcher wrapped the risk of one of the two sets of participants. One participant is actually just didn't work, didn't move anything. They don't do any exercise on their hands. Okay, just still, but they are thinking of doing exercise in their brain. And after 4 weeks, when they change, they do MRI, they see there's an increase in muscle mass for the people who think. Okay, so this is very interesting. This is a very interesting study. So before I finish, of course, Nuha already mentioned about myself, but I just want to share. I don't want to tell all everything. The most important thing, of course, I have a lot of experience. You can see my education history from SPM 89 science, STPM, and then my bachelor degree, my master's, my doctorate engineering, my diploma in digital entrepreneurship, and I took the latest one is a master's in data science just last August. This one, I tell you, the most important thing out of this is this. The great aim of the education is not knowledge, but action. Okay? If I have all this, but I don't do action, I won't be able to get funding. Okay? So I try very much to get funding, and then to help community, help students with a lot of projects that I do. Like the Idea KPT project, the digital marketing project is the effort of me and my another friend, Dr. Omar. Okay, we develop proposal and we get 1 million, nearly 1 million ringgit project. Okay, so these are the things that you need to think about. No need to give me the answer. Just write down, okay, snapshot. Ask yourself, what were all the plus points, the positive or good things that you learned today in my class or outside? What were all the minuses, negatives, or bad things? So the third one, knowing what you know now, what would you do differently? So you know already taking action. You know already behavioral adaptability. You know already taking action. You know already learning, develop yourself. Okay, work harder on yourself. Okay, to learn new things. Okay, so what can you do differently after this? Okay, thank you very much. So I think I'm just in time, okay, to end my presentation. So yeah, I would welcome any questions from you guys, okay, or maybe any comments, any views from psychology students, okay. Very interesting course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Zaidi, for the insightful sharing with us today. So, I can recap is like we should try to develop our brand now because we, as a university student, we have an asset and potential. So, sharpen ourselves by having behavioral flexibility, take action, and work harder to learn how to learn. So I really love your background and the way you convey everything because you gave us this questions that instead of giving us the answer, you give us something to ponder on. So I hope everyone learned a lot today. And now we will open the floor for a Q&A session. So we will now read the questions that were asked on Slido. You can still
Oh,
put your questions should you have any questions to us of Professor Zaidi. Now, can we see the questions? Okay, so I will read the first question. What is the best digital platform for beginner entrepreneur with no followers?
I direct answer now.
Yeah, you can
Let's
answer.
answer now. Okay, thank you, anonymous. Why no name? Okay, thank you, anonymous, for the question. This question is very famous, very famous actually. Okay, but one thing you have to know, when you say with no followers, there are two scenario here. Normally, one is a scenario where you just started, you just, let's say you don't have any social media or any digital platform, then you start registering. Okay, the other one is you already have, but you keep it private on your own. Okay, so both of these has different what they call different ways of solving it. Okay, the first one, let's say if you the issue is not because of best digital platform. The issue is because no followers. If I'm talking about social media, later on I will talk about what they call ya Allah, using Google Analytics. I will share about Google Analytics. The first one is social media. If let's say that you don't have followers and you open up a Facebook page, let's say, just example, Facebook page is where you want to start developing your business or whatever expertise that you want to show to people. Okay. So the most important thing here, when you open up your Facebook page, there's already a rule. In order for you to have your URL, your uniform resource link, URL, your www.facebook.com/ your name, okay, rather than just a number, okay, random generated number, okay, you must have people visiting and like you. Okay, that's a condition. So in any way, it's impossible not to have any personal follower. If you already have a follower or you can force anyone, go and visit, please just put like, please, whatever it is. Okay, once you put there and you will have your URL, let's say URL facebook.com/Nuha, okay, Nuha UTM, for example, then you have that. Otherwise it will be like slash 123 ABC and so on, so it's not friendly. Okay, that is one. Force, you have to force. Number two, talking about the person just now who what they call they don't open up, so it's time to change your behavioral flexibility and start opening. Believe me believe me, you are not what they call duduk bawah tempurung. You couldn't afford to be like that. Okay, because when I say about brand, successful people, they must be able to do expression. They must be able to express and tell what they are doing. Okay, it's not talking about, oh, today I makan nasi lemak. Oh, you can do that. Okay, but that's not really professional unless you say, today I makan nasi lemak. Do you know this nasi lemak contains santan? Then do you know that nasi lemak actually contains this? And many people say there's a contradictory findings between santan. They say is less nutrition compared to blah based on this paper. Then you open up to a story. I believe you try. There must be a lot of people starting to actually like that. Okay, so another one is looking at using Google platform. Okay, so if you use Google platform like Google Analytics, Google Trends, you can actually do something without people knowing who you are. Social media is people know who you are. You can actually do anonymous. Like my friend, he's selling fresh K. You know fresh K di minyak angin kan? Fresh K. Everyone say, Kak, tolong packing macam ni Kak. Kak, tolong packing macam ni. Actually, he's not Kak, he's abang. No one knows he's actually a man. He pack very nicely. He writes love and like caring. So people thought it's like lady. Okay. You can do that. But when you do Google, when you develop like using Google platform, when you do analytic, when you try to find Google Trends keywords, people don't look at a person. They look at product. Okay. So if anything you do, that's actually a big advantage. Like Google Business, you know Google Business, you register Google Business and in 1 month you will receive a postcard validating that you are the owner of Google Business. You can use that. No need to put anyone. And later on, of course, you will get follower from there. Okay, so whatever it is digital platform, you have to look whether follower is very important. If you don't have follower or even at least like, okay, at least like, you won't be able to develop. There's one lady in our group of coaching. She's actually she owns a teaching center, okay, for primary, tadika and primary, for teachers, for tuition. And she wants to actually become a YouTuber. So my life coach asked her, okay, how many videos do you have now? He said she has like maybe 5 or 10. So my life coach said, I already have more than 5,000 video. But it took me more than 4,000 to get people to know me. And it took me more than 5 years to do that. I was like, oh my God. So the lady was like, so I cannot do. You can do, but your strategy must be good. So you have to learn. You have to identify. All right. So that's the answer from me. Okay. I don't think it's a very direct answer, but I want you to ponder. Okay. No followers should be converted first into follower. Okay. So there are steps. They follow you. They're aware you are there. You use the marketing funnel. They're aware that you are there. Then they start like you. Okay. They start telling other people about you. Okay. Good story lah. Word of mouth. And if they buy your product, okay, they will be a loyal customer with you. They will be follower with you. Okay. So those are the marketing funnel. Okay. And it's very applicable. All right.
Okay, now we will proceed to the next question. We have question from Faras.
You want me to maybe I just read lah. Kesian you nak baca-baca. Boleh.
You're welcome to read
What should we do? Okay, second question from Anonymous. What should we do if we start an online business but seems to fail even after months of trying? Oh, that is a very good question. Okay, the answer is one thing. All right. So you must know why you fail. You must know why you fail. When you say seems to fail, you can only tame if you can name it. You can only tame it if you can name it. You get my point? You can only jinakkan something if you know the name. You can only tame it if you name it. If you don't know the name of the failed things that you mentioned, then you cannot solve it. So you must know what actually seems to fail. Is it no one actually like you? No one even press the button like, or no one share. Even like is the most number one is actually you can see how many people look at it, even they don't like in your insight. Okay, and you can actually leverage on other people. You can actually leverage, link to other people, tell other people about you and others, and then they can actually tag you. Then you can start having. Okay, because seems to fail after months of trying. You have to know what actually the failing part lah. If you don't know what is you cannot name what is that, you cannot tame it. Okay. Okay, number 3. Did you think that the nowadays trends by flexing their income, money gain, or whatever is a legit move of marketing? Is it nice to do so? Money gain. Okay, as far as I know, Rasulullah mentioned 9 out of 10 income actually is actually from business. So we know that is doing business. You must understand. This is my principle. If you have the solution to someone else's problem, it's a sin for you to not share it. If somebody have a problem, let's say dying of cancer, and you have the problem, the solution, if you don't solve it, you don't tell them, you are actually berdosa. Okay, that's my belief. So if, let's say, I'm knocking at your door, I just want to share with you, I joined a business. I opened up a shop in Taman University for several years. I joined a business and I keep telling others, okay, not to buy my product, but to see the benefit of changing your lifestyle. So once they change their lifestyle, then they feel. But how they change their lifestyle, you must be with them. So once they change their lifestyle, because your focus, for me, if you do business with people, you have the intention, you must understand, it's not about you, it's about transforming people, solving them. So transforming people's life. If you are selling a house, people who have a house without swimming pool, and you know the kids, they really want, you know about the profile of your customer. That's another thing. This is about social awareness. Just now we are talking about self-awareness. Social awareness, empathy, we call it. I mentioned just now. Okay, just remember, there are 5 things very important in emotional intelligence. Self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, social awareness, social regulation. Remember, there are 5. Okay, so go and Google this, you can learn. So if we talk about social awareness, empathy, you know about your customer, the family, the kids want swimming pool. And you know there's a way of having that. Show it to them. Because it's a sin not to solve their problem. The parents, the father will have stress. My daughter, my son, my kids always want to swim, but I need to go to Legoland every day. I buy the yearly 200 times 1,000, okay lah also. But I cannot freely do what I want. I cannot makan while on that and so on. There's a lot of things. So if you can do that, flexing your income, money gain, as long as it's legit, like you mentioned that, a legit move, whatever is a legit move, if you ask a question legit or not, it goes back whether it's actually legal lah. So if it's legal, it's okay. If it's not, if you are not selling legal things, for example, there are students come to me, they want to sell apa nama ni, Allahu Akbar, kasut kopi ori. Yeah, I think you know the perkataan ni. This is a kopi ori, sir. Kopi ori, apa kopi ori ni? Kopi dia macam original tapi dia kopi. I cakap, saya nak dengar satu je, kopi atau ori? Tak, sir, ini kopi ori. I say, okay, sorry, I tak boleh tolong. Kenapa? Sebab you are actually copycat. You ambil hak orang. Sorry, I'm speaking in Malay pula. You take other people's punya hak, punya rights. Okay, and then what you do, you selling other people's punya branding. And the people didn't get any share. So it's haram lah. Okay, so nice to do so or not, you must legit. If you have solution to problem, you are a psychologist. Most of you psychology students here, if you have the solution, of course you have the solution, you are learning and it's very important for you to give the solution. Give the solution and of course ask for return lah, money. Okay, because you must understand number 3, learn what they call work harder on yourself. How do you work harder on yourself? Self-development. You have to learn. So you have to invest 100 ringgit per month, 200 ringgit per month. So you need to have the money, right? Okay, so number 3, is it a good idea for beginners to start selling on e-commerce platforms such as Shopee? Actually, yes, true. Why? It's a good idea for beginners. Why? Because the platform is there. They help you with the system. They have everything. They have actually for you to the rule. Even one thing that bookkeeping, they have everything for you. inventory control. They have everything for you as long as you set it right. Okay, everything they have for you. So it's very easy. Even now, no need. You just have IC and so on. So that is part of the program that we have for what they call the IDKPT. Okay, IDKPT, where students learn. One of it is how to leverage marketplace. We focus like Shopee and Lazada. So students can, and some of the micro small enterprises, they choose. Of course, they have their Facebook, social media, Instagram, but they choose to go into Shopee and Lazada. Okay, why? It's because the system is there. Okay, so system is not system computer. I'm not talking about computer system. The whole system, from ordering, from putting your product, ordering, fulfillment, logistics, delivering to you, review, product review, everything is there. No need for you to think, as long as you can write better lah, because competition is very high. But people still go. Sometimes you offer, okay, free 15% cashback, free delivery after more than 15 ringgit. Tomorrow, don't forget. Tomorrow, 1-1. Tonight also, I'm also waiting. This month alone, I spend more than 1,500 ringgit on Shopee. Every month, I spend a lot on Shopee. Okay, sometimes I buy, I just give away. I buy, I give to my elderly. I kesian my orang kawan-kawan, orang-orang tua, kawan-kawan. I beli dia itu high blood pressure monitor. I bagi free. Okay, pakcik, ambil ni pakcik. Ini you kena jaga. SPO2, you kena all this I have. Okay, simple. Jangan beli yang mahal-mahal. Beli biasa macam ni. Okay, high blood monitor 50 ringgit, 60 ringgit. Sedekah lah, sedekah bagi orang. Okay. Is it possible to start online business even with a small to zero? Yes, it's possible to start an online business even with small. The most important thing in yourself, in doing a business, is investing to you, to yourself. Don't talk bad about yourself. Trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, you have low self-esteem. Your self-awareness. That's why I tell you must master and know who you are. Get to know what is your strength, what is your weaknesses. Don't worry about weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses, but leverage on other people. This one banyak story lah. Okay, inshallah next year I will be giving a lot of tips on this. Okay, because I'm also learning from my life coach. Okay. Usually in online platform, we tend to have followers from other online business, and usually it's more than personal user. What should be? Okay, personal user or personal contact. Okay, personal user, I don't really understand if personal user, unless the person is just using the product for himself. That's not a big problem. Okay, because once the person, there's an education needed there. My business last time is on fitness, lifestyle, healthcare, wellness. And what happened if the person actually becomes more beautiful, more vibrant, and so on? Then the customer come to me, Dr. Zaidi, you know, somebody told me that I look younger. I said, then what you said? I said, yeah, I don't know. Thank you. Just, no, don't say like that. Say, actually, I have a new program. Yeah, I'm doing a new lifestyle. You want to join me? Just do like that. So if they are interested, when they are interested, then you come to bring them to see me. Then I will tell you, they are your customer, not my customer. Okay? So then it's a personal user, you convert into become a viral. Okay? All right. The other personal is actually personal network lah. Personal network. It's nearly the same. Okay? So no, don't worry about this. Okay, whatever it is, you see my just now the Tina Silik, the 4, imagine, creative, innovative, entrepreneurship. Try to imagine what are the things that can help you. Okay, so it helps you. Okay, the next one, how can we use digital technology to build networking as an entrepreneur? In what way specifically? Oh, digital technology. So that means to build networking as an entrepreneur. So of course, if you are an entrepreneur, you either have a product or a service to sell or to offer to someone. Okay, so if let's say you offer, you have to start telling about your product. I challenge you guys, tell other people. When I was a student in UTM, I was very late to enter UTM, 5 years late from my SPM. Okay, I did business and then I joined. So my mindset is a little bit different, but you can do that, no problem, especially now. You go in and then try to find your strength. And that strength you can develop. You develop and then you start taking one or two customer. One customer, develop the story, develop the success. The success story you must develop and then tell other people. Believe me, it will work. I've tried it. Okay, it will work. Okay. Other than displaying product picture, what are some other content we can push? Okay, not only picture. Okay, the way you write, you quote somebody else who has also support you. This is we call leveraging. There are many ways of leveraging. There are 7 ways of leveraging. I'm not going to tell you now. There are 7 ways, but the one of the ways is using other people's channel, okay, or using other people's testimonial to help you. Okay. From your sharing, I believe that you are suggesting using that. Oh, design thinking. Yeah, yes. Design thinking is one thing to do. Okay, because design thinking will help you develop the social awareness, the empathy. That is one. Number 2, you develop prototype and you test. And develop prototype test, that means you are supporting the minimum viable product. Next year, inshallah, my book will come out, minimal viable product for startup. That one you can read lah. So it will help. Yes, it will make our business much better in the sense, when you say much better, okay, you guys say, I see the question. When you put much better, you must be very specific. Much better in what sense? For example, much better in measuring the acceptance of the product. You need all of you need to be very specific in putting some measurement, so then you can actually get a good answer lah. Is it okay to make a loan to start business? Don't do loan first. Okay, we call it bootstrapping. Use your own money, your pocket money. Okay, I did that last time. Started with 400, 500 ringgit. I become a good salesman, and then the company owner look at me. Why don't you come and I teach you how to develop better? And I give you a 10,000 ringgit credit facility. I was like, what? The toke gave me 10,000 ringgit credit facility. I can take 10,000 ringgit of any product, any technical products that I want to do, any products, 10,000 ringgit without paying. Okay, sell, and then after I sell, then I can pay. You imagine. But you have to show, you have to do. If you cannot do the small thing, you cannot do the big thing. That's one thing very important. How to maximize outreach with audience in social media? If you just share online business with only a few followers, okay, it's the same. You can leveraging other people's strength. Call someone who is your friend, who has much better follower. Call him, do together, talk, say, put some hot stuff. For example, some contradictory data. Nasi lemak bagus atau tak? Betul ke minyak kelapa sawit tak bagus? Minyak olive lebih baik? Something like that. So there are something that you can compare. This is soft selling. What should we do if we start online business but seem to fail after a while? This one dah tadi. How can we promote our product if we sell in e-commerce platform? Or promoting, you can actually do free free offer, discount. You can also start pushing to your friends and get testimonial from them. Story is very important. Story from user, very important. How the product changed their life. Not to say, I take the chocolate, it gives me 5 kg extra. Okay, it's good for people who want to gain weight lah. If people who want to maintain, cannot lah. Okay, is it good to attract followers by commenting on the people profile? Okay, very very important. Commenting is one thing. When you comment, make sure you have to show respect to others. It's an open platform. Do anything that you want other people to do on you, or do nothing that you don't want other people to do on you. Must remember that. Kalau you tulis comment, you say, this guy is not telling the truth. What happen if the people say to you? Okay, so we don't do that. But we can comment. For example, I like your article so much. Okay, that's ikhlas lah. You have to say in a good behavior. Your ikhlas. If you don't like to say anything, don't put. Okay. Okay, and do entrepreneurs need a good lawyer or legal advisor to get them? Okay. So yeah, actually, I have also issues on this. Okay, I have several companies. I frankly speaking, I was actually conned a few 100,000 in business. Okay, 2013 is 150,000. I can tell you lah. 2013 150,000. 2018 19 2018 is around 70. 2019 is around 40,000. Okay, so all these are business loss lah. Okay, some of it, it gives me a lot of headache if I remember, try to look at it. But we are going forward. That's why the windscreen is bigger than the rear mirror. If you keep on looking at the rear mirror, you will bang a lot of people in front. Okay, so take it as a lesson learned. Remember, a master is once a disaster. Just remember that. Some business experience bankruptcy and profit loss, but then blame on black magic. Afifia, okay. I have one guy from Thailand. He has this problem. Okay, there are things that it's beyond our control, so it should be referred to somebody who are expert lah. Okay, so I cannot answer this, but I know there are things similar of this happen. I experienced, not me, but a few of my friends kena macam ni. So please get the right person to help. Okay, but the most important thing to be strong on yourself. Okay, to be strong on yourself is not only about you punya knowledge in business, it's about your knowledge in the hablum minallah. Okay, hablum minannas, okay, of course hablum minallah. Itu pun penting. Okay, Faraz, I usually hate when business account social media does not show their price. He said, yeah, it's a marketing strategy, but the Kementerian Halal Pengguna KPDN HEP already actually warn customer as a seller who don't give price. So they even warn the word PM me. Okay, but you must be very clear. If the product is a product, there must be price. If you buy one, there must be a price. If you buy in bundle, there must be a price. If it's a consultation, there must be a price range with a few features. You can actually mention the rest. You have to say that the rest is upon consultation. Okay, Faraz, do you ever have bad critic of you? Yeah, that's true. Mestilah bad critics. Kita bukannya comel selalu kan. We are not beautiful, we are not handsome as always. Sometimes kita bangun pun dengan tai hidung besar, lekat di hidung. So make sure one thing, you must have friends who support you. Okay, I want to tell you one thing. I have one friend. He likes me very much because whatever, he's actually very sloppy. But he's a millionaire now. He's very sloppy. Okay, I can consider him millionaire lah because he has a lot of very very rich lah. He gives help to people during banjir and so on. Of course, he has. I don't know whether he spend too much on other people, but I know he's rich. He can sustain. He's the type of guy sometimes go to lecture. Last time dengan ada makan dengan melekat nasi. Berjalan lagi tau dengan nasi makan macam tu. Memang sloppy. But I'm the one who always say, ambil ni, lap mulut you. Dia cakap, macam gay lah dia cakap kan. Bukan gay. You imagine kalau kawan you imagine if you suddenly ada nasi melekat sini kan, you berjalan and then kawan you yang duduk sebelah, yang nampak tapi tak tegur. Apa punya kawan? Useless kan? So, cannot like that because you will bring the nasi bergerak daripada satu cafe ke faculty. You imagine how many people look at you laughing. Malu. So the bad critic actually comes from something that sometimes you tak nampak. Some people can see. So that's why go and refer Johari window. Johari window will actually give you some idea. Empat quadrant. What I know. What I know, I know. What I know, I don't know. What I don't know, I don't know. What I don't know, I know. So the thing that you don't know, okay, but the thing that you don't know is okay. You can learn. But the thing that you don't know that you know, other people know about it. They tengok you pun, they dah tegur. Okay? Alright. So, I think dah habis masa kan? Saya dah terlebih ni. Saya nampak dah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Itu saja kot. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for the Q&A session. Thank you to Prof. Zaidi for answering and engaging with us. And thank you to all the participants who have shared your questions. Now, before we continue to the next part, let us have a group photo first to capture this
Okay, that's
moment.
good.
So everyone, Dr. Nurashikin, Prof. Zaidi, and all the participants, please turn on your camera for the photography session. That includes all the committees in this event. That includes all the committee's members as well. So please turn on your camera.
We will wait for a while for more people to open their camera. Yeah, I think maybe we just take the photos now. I will count to 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you everyone for going along with this minor photography segue. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the lucky draw session. I'm sure a lot of people here are anticipating to try their luck in winning these mysterious, awesome prizes. With that, I shall pass on to our special task team handling the lucky draw session. Let's welcome Stephen Wong.
Okay, hello everyone. I will be your MC for this session. So, before I start, I'm going to explain some simple rules. Once I spin the lucky wheels and your name has been selected, I will call out your name 5 times. All right, 5 times, and do respond to me in the chat box, either in the YouTube or in the Webex. Our community team will see it and respond to me. Okay, just respond to clarify that you have accepted the prize. And for those who doesn't respond at all, I'm very sorry for that. Okay, for now, let's start with our lucky draw. Okay, so currently we have total of, let's say, as you guys can see, we have total of 56 participants for this lucky draw section. And for today, we will only have 5 lucky winners. So without wasting any more time, let us begin with the first lucky winner. Okay, guys, our first lucky winners for today is okay, nice. Congratulations to Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Jafri. Okay, I will be calling your name for 5 times. Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Jafri, calling once. Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Jafri, calling twice. Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Jafri, calling thrice. Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Jafri, calling fourth. Okay, Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Jafri, calling 5. Okay, there is no response, so I'm very sorry. Okay, let's move to the next winner. We'll try again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, spin. Okay, congratulations to Ko Sing Ing to be our winner, first lucky winner for this lucky draw section. So do respond to me. Ko Si Ni, calling once. Ko Si Ni, calling twice. Ko Si Ni, calling third. Okay, thank you for the response. Ko Si Ni will be our first lucky winner for today. Thank you. So let's move to next lucky winner. Our second lucky winner for this lucky draw event is okay, congratulations to Nur Aisha binti Muhammad Nur. Alright, Nur Aisha binti Muhammad Nur, calling once. Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Nur calling twice. Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Nur calling third. Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Nur calling fourth. Nur Aisyah binti Muhammad Nur calling 5. Okay, I'm sorry. That's all for that. Okay, we try again. Okay, congratulations to Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Harim to be our second lucky winners for lucky draw. Okay, Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim calling once. Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim calling twice. Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim calling third. Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim calling fourth. Oh, here. Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim calling 5. Okay. Okay, very sorry for Ahmad Amirul bin Abdul Rahim. So we still don't have second winner. Doesn't matter. Let's move to the next one. Okay, congratulations to Azim bin Sharudin. Okay, to be our second lucky winner for today. Let's see if he responds to us. Oh, thank you, Azim. Respond already. Thank you. Congratulations to be our second winners for today. Okay, let's move to the third winners. The third winners for lucky draw event will be Nurain Shafika binti Muhammad Nasir. Congratulations. Alright. Nurain Shafika binti Muhammad Nasir calling once. Okay, thank you for the response. We have a third winner for today. Okay, let's go to the number 4 winner. Yeah, nice. Congratulations to Nur Aisyah Nadra binti Muhammad Shakri. Alright. Nur Aisyah Nadra binti Muhammad Shakri calling once. Nur Aisyah Nadra calling twice. Nur Aisyah Nadra calling third. Nur Aisyah Nadra calling fourth. Nur Aisyah Nadra calling 5. Is there any response? Okay, then I'm very sorry. There's no response here. Okay, so we won't count it. Alright. So let's continue for our number 4. Our winner number 4 will be okay, nice. Congratulations to Jumana Ragam. Alright, Jumana Ragam calling once. Jumana Ragam calling twice. Jumana Ragam. Hello, is that him? Oh. And Jumana Ragam calling 4. Jumana Ragam calling 5. Alright, he left the match, so we cannot consider him. I'm very sorry. Don't worry, guys. We still have a chance for winners number 4. Everyone stand a chance. Let's see. Our winners number 4 will be. Wait a minute. Congratulations to Nur Alia Idani binti Ahmad Kamar. Okay. Nur Alia Idina, calling once. Okay, thank you for the response. We have our winners number 4 today. Congratulations to Nur Alia Idina. Removed. Okay. Now we have a last winner for our lucky draw event today. Our winners number 5 will be hey. Alright, congratulations to Ahmad Soleha binti Ali Ahmad. Okay. Ahmad Soleha calling once. Okay, congratulations. We have winners number 5. Thank you. Okay, close. Okay, that's all for our lucky draw session for today. So congratulations to all the winners, and I will pass the time back to MC. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen, for handling the lucky draw. But hold on just a minute as we have another session, which is the giveaway. There will be 5 winners for this giveaway. This giveaway is open to all University Technology Malaysia students. To participate, participants must follow the official Instagram of Psypreneurship Program, repost the giveaway poster once, and repost any other 2 businesses that you are interested displayed in the feed of Psypreneurship's Instagram. Tag Psypreneurship Instagram at each of your reposts and tag 3 friends under the giveaway post. All reposts and participations are only eligible within the given time period. And so, let's call upon Stephen again to announce the winners of this giveaway.
Okay, hi again everyone. Well, for giveaway session, there will be total of 5 winners. 2 winners for the week 1, 2 winners for the week 2, and 1 winners only for the week 3. So without wasting any more time, let's announce the winners. Alright. The 2 winners for the week 1s are Instagram name J0613 and Instagram name Enhanced Sparkle. Congratulations to them. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, we still have week 2. Okay. Now, the other 2 winners for week 2 are Instagram name Sukati Hadi and Instagram name S Nuraisha. Congratulations to both of them. Okay, now we move to the last winner of the giveaway for 3rd week. The last winner for the week number 3 is Instagram name Illegal Jingming. Hooray! Congratulations to him to be our last winner for week 3 giveaway event. Okay, congratulations again, once again to all the winners today, and thank you everyone for your passionate engagement in our event. I will pass the time back again to MC. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Stephen Wong for the energetic time. Thank you again to everyone who joined in for the lucky draw and the giveaway, and congratulations to all the winners. Please make sure to contact the person in charge to redeem your prizes. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the winners of the contest. 7 groups with a total of 35 participants had joined this program for 2 weeks' time. Collectively, they have earned a total of 1,394 ringgit on the first week and 758 ringgit on the second week, leading to a total sales of 2,151 ringgit. There are 3 awards categories in this competition. The first category is the top sales category, which is for the group with the highest earning sales. The second category is for the best promotion category, which is for the most active group in promoting their items. And lastly, the best entrepreneur category, which will be awarded to the group that obtains the highest sales and is the most active in promoting their products. And now, let's see who are the winners of this competition. The winner of the top sale category goes to Love Dessert. Congratulations to all the members of Love Dessert. You have won the grand prize of 80 ringgit. Let's give them a big round of applause, everyone. Alrighty. Now, let's announce the next category, which is the Best Entrepreneur category. The winner of the Best Entrepreneur category goes to... excuse me, that was a mistake. The winner of the best promotion category goes to Sugary Way. Congratulations to Sugary Way. You have won a total of 80 ringgit. I apologize for the mistake. And congratulations again. Now, to the last part, which is the best entrepreneur category. The winner of the best entrepreneur category goes to localbags.co. Congratulations to all the members of localsbag.co. You have won the grand total of 100 ringgit. Let's give them a big round of applause and congratulate them for their success. With that, all the winners have been announced. Thank you to all that have participated and congratulations to all the winners. Our treasurer will contact you through WhatsApp. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of today's event. Once again, thank you to our speaker, Professor Zaidi, and our advisor, Dr. Narshikin, and the hardworking committees of Psypreneurship, and of course, to everyone who joined in with us since day one. This event would not be possible without all of you. So we would like to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for any mislips and our shortcomings throughout the program of Psypreneurship. From the start until the end, we may have erred along the way. So we will try our best to improve and fix it. Now don't forget to fill in the attendance form, the attendance link, using the QR code and the Google Form link that we have provided to you in the chat box or comment section. Thank you so much everyone for being such a great audience today. We look forward to seeing you at the next XCITE program. Now, I, Nuha, will end my duty as the host of the program with Wabillahi Taufiq wa Hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you and have a happy new year.
Things that I've said, no, they don't mean nothing at all. Time just flies by when I'm with the one I love. Even sunlight makes it through the dark in a cold, misty sky. And when I'm all alone tonight, you'll be right here by my side. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, 'cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. Good times, they never last, I wish they were around. Their time has passed us now, still haven't made a sound. Some folks are dying to live, and others live to die. But somehow when I think of you, I smile deep inside. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, 'cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. The grass was greener on the other side. The world turns gray now, but we out of time. And when I lie alone and stare into the dark, I remember what you said, I watch the stars spark. I know it isn't even time to talk, but I know you're right here by my side. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, 'cause I know you're there. And even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there. No matter what the world brings, and even if the birds won't sing, better times are on their way, 'cause I know you're there. Whoa, and even if the sun won't smile, I know it's been a while since I felt any light, but I know you're there.
like I know that bit by now, but I just keep myself believing that I'll find my way somehow.